Duality is the principle of opposites. Heat and cold, life and death, and of course, light and dark. Dualities take a center stage in the ideology and storytelling of FromSoft games ever since Demon's Souls. Naturally, many lore enthusiasts have picked up on this theme and teased apart the different dualities present in the game and what they say about the need for balance and coexistence. But I believe there is a vital piece missing in the discourse so far, a piece that makes many other pieces suddenly slot into place when added. So let's quickly go over the different conceptions of duality in the Western and Eastern traditions, both of which are present in Elden Ring. Western philosophy is strongly influenced by Platonic ideals. Perfect abstract forms residing in an immaterial realm of ideas, only ever imperfectly recreated in the physical realm. Perfect justice, beauty, and truth exist, but they are unattainable for mortals. This is the realm of the gods. Humans are cursed with a half-existence, the ability to recognize and strive towards the perfect of the higher realm through possession of an immortal soul, but bound to their imperfect flesh, destined never to reach it. There is also a clear hierarchy present in this conception of dualism, which is typically absent in Eastern traditions. In the East, the yin and yang from Chinese philosophy has exerted its influence over Taoism, Confucianism, Buddhism, and Japanese spirituality. As you might know, yin and yang are opposite cosmic principles, forming a unified whole. Both are required for balance. They interact, interconnect, support, and perpetuate each other. Unlike the absolutes in Western philosophy, yin and yang are relative. What is yin in some contexts might be yang in others. So water might be yin compared to steam, but yang compared to ice. Their identity is only defined by their opposite, an ontological dialectic. Furthermore, nothing can ever purely embody a single principle. Despite how carefully one tries to separate the two principles, one will always end up with two sides in the supposedly pure slice again. There is no perfect disparity, and there never was a part of the world without the presence of its opposite. Additionally, there is the principle of ebb and flow. Yin and yang are believed to rhythmically increase and decrease in quantity relative to each other. Yes, this is the cycle that keeps resurfacing. But let me come to the part you've all been waiting for, the missing piece. The law of transformation states, when either of the true principles reaches its peak, it transforms into the other principle. This is also the meaning of the little circle of the opposite contained within each principle, the seed of the other. This is the source of the constant corruption we see in all of FromSoft games. It is precisely the most extreme presentations that become their opposites. Godwyn the Golden, eponymous of the Golden Order, becoming the Prince of Death. Rykard, whose heroic aspirations degenerated into mere greed. Marika, the wielder of the Rune of Life, hanging lifeless on a cross. Radahn, proud lion of the battlefield, gorging himself on the corpses of his former friends and foes, like a dog. The ancestral spirits, where life grows from death. The lamenters, which found bliss within grief. The Golden Order, promising an age glistening with life, creating a world with only mindless corpses. The mending rune of the Fell Curse, stating, "If order is defiled entirely, defilement is defilement no more, and for every curse, a cursed blessing." And Gideon Ofnir, the all-knowing, who knew nothing after all. I'm sure you could come up with countless other examples, as this is one of the main themes in Elden Ring. But this also applies to the literal seed of those extreme presentations, their offspring. Raya, born from a blasphemous serpent through a hideous ritual, pure and upstanding. Godric, born of the golden lineage, but feeble and corrupt. Dialos, a kind coward, the shame of the bloody House Hoslow. The Three Fingers, grandchild of the Greater Will, seeking ultimate destruction. Mesmer, scion of the Golden Bough, harboring a malevolent serpent devoid of light. I'm sure you know most of Marika's other children could also be put into this category, so I won't bore you any further. But one final question remains. How can one principle transform into the other? It is because they both originate from the same oneness before the duality arose, called non-polarity. Pure, undifferentiated potential, what we would describe as chaos. Thanks a lot for listening to this little theory, and also thank you to everyone for all the constructive criticism last video. Multiple people pointed out that the background music was too loud, so I tried to reduce the volume this time. Please let me know if this is better, and of course, all constructive criticism is welcome.